Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to the channel. TammyTalks here. Let's get into season 2, episode 1 of The Ultimatum, Marry or Move On. If you're brand new to my channel, I break down TV shows one recap at a time, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So if you guys enjoy that type of content, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up the video. Thumbsing up the video is a very and freezy and quick way to let me know that you enjoyed the video and that you watched it. All right, hop in the comment section because there's a lot to talk about because they are on here clowning. You hear me? Clowning. I'm looking at you, Vanessa, clowning. So the Ultimatum. First things first, I watched first season of the Ultimatum. I thought it was horrendous, right? It's good, messy TV, but it was horrendous because I don't think that 22 and 23 and 24-year-olds should be giving anybody an ultimatum about marriage, okay? But nonetheless, this season, Netflix decided that they were going to do an entire queer season. So we do have some non-binary people that are on the show. If I mess up a pronoun, it is not on purpose, okay? It is absolutely not on purpose. I tried to look up all the pronouns. I think I got their correct pronouns. If I slip up, I promise y'all it is not intentional. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first. Nick and Vanessa are not hosting. Thank you, Jesus. Why? We got sick of them with Love is Blind. Now, the only reason that they are not hosting this season is because Vanessa, at the time that this was filming, Vanessa was filming for CSI Hawaii. So Nick Lachey did an interview. He said, don't worry, they'll be back for season 3. I said, oh, it's going to be a season 3? Cool. Because this show, again, is just a chaotic mess. But we're going to get into it. So first things first, let's start off with the very first couple that we meet. So the show opens with us meeting Vanessa and Xander. So we find out that they have been dating for 4 years. They met in high school. Their boyfriends at the time were best friends. So they were out somewhere, and Vanessa went up to Xander and kind of asked Xander, were they gay? And at that time, Xander was not out. Xander was, still in the closet, didn't tell anybody unless it was somebody that they were super close with. So they felt that the fact that they opened up to Vanessa and told Vanessa, yes, I am gay, kind of knew that they were going to have a connection, right? So from that moment, the two of them got together. They've been together ever since, 4 years later. So Xander is the one that issued the ultimatum. Xander wants to be married. Xander wants a family. Xander wants kids. And is willing to walk away if Vanessa is not on board with that. Vanessa, on the other hand, said that she does not want permanency. She does not want stability. Vanessa wants freedom. And Vanessa feels that she cannot find that in a marriage. Vanessa, why are you in a relationship? Why are you in a relationship? You don't want permanency. You don't want stability. Who doesn't want stability? What? Girl, I watched Tate's Take. I watched the beginning of the first half of his recap on this. And when he was Bartiz and Shake walked so that Vanessa could run and fly, that shit is real. Vanessa is going to be a problem. Vanessa is going to be a problem this entire series. Next up, we meet Mal and Yoli. So they've been dating for 3 years. They met during Pride at a Bernie's. So I believe Yoli was working there. Mal said she went in, tried to get a little discount situation, and they've been together since. So Yoli issued the ultimatum because she is ready to get married. She wants to get married. She wants to start a family. That's what she wants to do. Mal wants to be more financially stable before engagement. So Mal wants to be able to provide, to buy the house, to, buy everything that they need, to go on trips. They said that Mal does want kids as well. IVF is expensive. In vitro is expensive. So Mal feels that she does not have the money that she wants, she needs, or they. Is Mal a they? I don't think Mal does not have the money, the financial stability that they feel that they need to get, to start a marriage. A big thing between the two of them is Mal said that Yoli falls in love very easily with everybody, and the way that Yoli talks to Mal about why they're in love, um doesn't feel any different to how she has talked in her other relationships. So I thought that was interesting. So really Mal's issue is that Mal doesn't feel special. Mal doesn't feel like you are with me because I am just that one for you. So that is very, very interesting. And I wonder how they're going to navigate through this. So, the host, who I think her name was Joanna, they give a speech. The host gives a speech and she's saying that, this is y'all last night. Tomorrow morning when you guys wake up, you are single. So for those of you that are a little unfamiliar with the way the ultimatum goes, is these couples come in, one person has issued an ultimatum, and they are going to date and live with someone else for 3 weeks in a relationship with this other person to see if they want to stay with this new person, if they want to go back to the person they came with, or if they just want to leave the process completely single and go see what else is out there for them. This shit is crazy. So the host is kind of explaining all of that. Vanessa's ass, y'all, this is when I knew. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and review this because she about to cut the fuck up. Vanessa looks up at Mal and was like, hey Mal, cheers to our trial marriage. I was like, what? Like, you just know you about to go after Mal. I said, oh God. The way that Xander looked at her, I felt so bad. Because Xander loves Vanessa. Xander wants to be with Vanessa. And Vanessa's going to cut the food. But nonetheless, Mal was like, you're cute. But Mal kept it cool because Mal's girl, Yoli, was kind of looking like, I know you fucking lying. Oh, Vanessa, that was so messy. That was so... When I tell y'all, I cannot believe she did that. Ooh, girl, talk about somebody being excited. So the next couple that we meet is Mildred and Tiff. So they have been dating for 2 years. They met on Instagram under the hashtag lesbian Latina. So if y'all are looking to find somebody, click them hashtags because it worked for them. So Tiff DM'd Mildred and they've been together ever since, going strong. They have a very toxic relationship and we find that out very quickly. So Mildred is the one that issued the ultimatum. And she wants the ultimatum because she cannot see clarity in the future with Tiff. So to Mildred, Tiff, willing to get engaged and propose. I mean, willing to get engaged at the least and start focusing on their marriage and start focusing on their future, talking about marriage. I think that will get Mildred to be like, okay, Tiff is really rocking with me. Tiff said, because they're sitting down having drinks or whatever, and Tiff was like, is it that you want marriage or do you want marriage with a special person? I said, what a word. What a word. Because so many people just want marriage. So many people just want to be able to say, I am a wife. You know what I mean? Like, and Tiff wants to be sure, is it that you want marriage with me? You really think that I am the one for you and we're going to go the long haul? Or do you just want to be married for the hell of being married? Tiff also said it doesn't seem real. Like, I don't know if she meant the relationship or what, but she said that, Tiff said that they will break up and get back together sometimes even just 2 hours later. So Tiff is kind of wondering, like, she's saying the ultimatum doesn't seem real. So Tiff is on some, look, we might decide to break up here, and then by the time we leave and we back on the plane headed to back to wherever we're from, we could, be back together by then. Tiff isn't ready to be married because they have terrible communication. Point blank. Point blank. And if y'all are breaking up to make up, to break up to make up, y'all don't have good communication. Y'all absolutely don't. So the final couple that we meet is Aussie and Sam. So they've been dating just a year and a half. In the ultimatum already? Okay, Sam. So they've been dating for a year and a half. Sam issued the ultimatum. Aussie feels that they want to live with you for 5 years before engagement. 5 years. And you can tell Aussie don't want to be there. Did y'all notice? Because Aussie is the one in the blue shirt. Did y'all notice the way that Aussie was like just holding on and hugging on and hanging on to Sam whenever they're in like group settings? Aussie is scared to lose Sam. They also have a bit of an age difference between the two of them. I think their age difference is close to 10 years. So they have a bit of an age difference, and I think that's factoring into that as well. All right. So now that we have met all the couples, let's go ahead and get into some stuff that happened in the episode. So Xander and Vanessa. So it's the next morning. They are now single in terms of the process. And Xander is like, I don't want to do this anymore. Let's just stay together. I don't even want to get married anymore. It's fine. I don't want to do this. And Vanessa's like, no, we have to do it. We have to do it. Like, we have to go out and, we already committed to it. We're here. Vanessa want to go be hot in the pants. Vanessa said, I'm about to have me a little hot girl situation here. So I don't know about you, Xander, but Vanessa's ready to go and get her freak on. That's what she is doing. And again, my heart just breaks for Xander because your partner is telling you right now, I don't want to go through with this. I don't want to do this. It's fine. We can wait for marriage when you're ready. And for Vanessa to be like, nah, let's go ahead and see what's out there. In that moment, Xander, you probably should have just walked away. So they're going on all these different dates. Tiff is striking out. She finding something wrong with everybody. And I think it's because in Tiff's mind, you know what, I'm just going to, play the game, do what I need to do, and then we're going to be back together. But I don't think that Mildred is on that type of time. So Tiff, you might want to take this a little more serious. But she is striking out on these dates. They're all awkward. Xander is striking out on these dates. Awkward is, Xander's being so awkward there. But then we get Vanessa. And when I tell you, Vanessa was like, I'm just going to get drunk and date everybody. And did. Every time we saw Vanessa on a date, she laughing and yucking it up. And this is just the best thing ever for her. Like, Vanessa had me in tears. But it's also like, your partner is right there. Or ex-partner is right there. So we get Xander. Xander's ruining every date for herself. Every single date for themselves. Xander's ruining every single date. They're just not into it. They didn't want to do it in the first place. Xander loves Vanessa. That's who Xander wants to be with. So we then, later that night, everybody done changed. And they're out, they don't put on their best because now, we're scoping. We're looking to see who we can connect with. One of the cool things about this is when season 1 of the Ultimatum, everybody was straight or heterosexual, however you want to call it. There were 5 guys, 5 girls. So you really only had the option of picking between 4 other people. Here, you have 8 other people. So there's so much cross dating. There's so much cross dating. There's so much going on. There's so many links and stuff together. It's going to get real chaotic. So later, when they're hanging out, Vanessa would say, hey, do you guys want to say who your number 1 is? Girl, no. No, why? Because our ex-partners that we are really still in love with are still right here. And everybody was like, no, absolutely not. And Vanessa was like, okay. Okay. And I think Vanessa said hers. I think she said something about Lexi. And it was kind of like, I am going, because I've only seen episode 1 so far. I'm going to hope and pray that Vanessa calms her ass down. I am. So Vanessa then tells Xander that she is excited for her new relationship with Ma. The lack of respect. The absolute lack of respect for somebody that you have been with for how long were they together? Let me scroll up. For 4 years. The lack of respect. So you to sit up in Xander's face and tell Xander, yeah, I'm excited to start fucking Mal, you know? It's like, Jesus. So Vanessa is like, yeah, we can be best friends and have threesomes together. And Mal was like, I would like to do it. This is, oh my God, this entire episode was funny to me because they came in, Vanessa mainly came in clowning. Vanessa said, I'm gonna step into my villain era whether y'all like it or not. Whether you like it or not, Xander, I'm stepping into my villain phase. And girl, sheesh. So Vanessa and Lexi have a connection. So Lexi asks her on a date. They're sitting to the side and they're talking. We saw them talking earlier where Lexi was kind of looking at Vanessa initially like, the fuck? But Vanessa was like, name 3 things that you can tell about me. Lexi was like, I don't know you. But they have a connection. And Vanessa spit some game and was like, you're not the type that I usually go for, but I am very drawn to you. Something is drawing me to you. They talk about their zodiac signs and a lot of that talk was going on. So then they go back and join the group. And then Ray pulls Vanessa to the side and Vanessa spit the same game. You're not really my type, but I mean, I would say, what? What? So Lexi tells Xander, hey, why don't we go get our partners from each other? And you can just see Xander's heart breaks because they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. Let me know what you guys thought about this first episode. It was a little all over the place. Hopefully everything settles back down next episode so we can really get to the root of it. But Vanessa, girl, no ma'am. No ma'am. Let's get it together. Let's tuck our thirst in just a little bit. If you have not already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video. Hop in the comment section, y'all, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.